Hello everyone and welcome to another round of this McLaren 2015 Career Mode. You join me here for round number 4 in Bahrain. Things are pretty good last time out in China, so potentially hoping to replicate some of that success here today. I quite like Bahrain as a circuit, decent around it, so yeah, hopefully looking for a decent result round here. Anyway, we're jumping on to our first Q1 lap here, coming in the sector. Decent first sector, 30.4 to go over the curb, and we've been killed. What the fuck has happened? I don't know, but we are dead. We go to an off-board replay here. We just come across, cut the corner, and well, have just been spewed into the shallow realm. The curb just killed us. The curb has just killed me. I don't know how. It's been 10 years since the game came out, but the curbs are still deadly. Anyway, moving on to our actual first proper run this time in Q1. We haven't been killed by a curb. Coming through the final corner now. Obviously, we are in last place. I think we're the only man to yet set a time. Coming to the line now. TR7 is slightly late. Only 16th there. Not a great opening lap. As we now jump on to the end of Q1. We're down in 17th places for only 13 seconds left in the session now. So this is going to be it. Now coming into the final corner here, going slightly wide. That might not be great for us. This is going to struggle here. We look a bit slow. Anyway, run up to the line now. Open up the DRS, cross the line. It's 17th. Oh God, we've really gone backwards from China as well. At least we beat Button, but it's not great. So the only guys you have actually beaten are the two manners. So that's not great. Kim Raikkonen actually tops the timing session ahead of Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton.
6 o'clock in the evening here in Sakhir, and that means it's nearly time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. If you want to send your rivals a message, then really there's no better way than to breeze qualifying, take pole position, and then claim you didn't have to push all that hard in doing so. Talk about being full of confidence.
Anyway, you join me on the grid here, starting in 17th. There's going to be a two-stop strategy though in this race. Start on the options, go on to the set of options, and then a set of primes to end the race. Potentially may have to do two sets of primes, the tyre isn't great around here, but you know, I might just go with the actual suggested strategy for once, as we know. This is actually a decent one for the first time ever, I think, but here we go to 5 red lights to the Bahrain Grand Prix, and for this career mode is lights out and away we go. It's not been a great start here for us, still in 17th though. Jensen looking to put a little bit of pressure on us here, so I go down into turn 1, looking to make a few places. Jensen, but is absolutely sent one up the inside there. He's up to a few positions, up to 12 now, maybe 11 if he can get it on the outside here. We can't get blocked off there, we have to go wide. I think I'll take a few positions back there. Yes, we were already going them back now. So we're back down into 17th place, now head down into turn 4, making the move on Roman collision, and Marcus Ericsson there. Can we make who we do as Marcus Ericsson has just been killed by the way, so now we'll quickly move on there as we're now going on here. Sergio Perez is ahead of us, and so is Carlos Sainz. We're going to send him on down the inside of Sergio Perez, and even as well because it's F1 2015 AI, and we're up into 14th place here. Moving on later on into lap 1 though, here we go. Carlos Sainz has got a poor run out the exit of turn 11, I think it is here, now trying around the outside into turn 12 and 13, around the outside into 13 here. Can we make the move stick, may get the better run? So it kind of like dropped into us there nearly a little bit, but anyway, we don't that, and we're up. And are we up? No, we're not up yet. We're still going to fight with him here. Trying around the outside into the final 2 corners, although the final corner is in the corner. But anyway, we're up into P13 now here in Bahrain. Now moving on to the end of lap 2 and the start of lap 3, DRS is enabled, and we are right on the back of our teammate Jensen Button here, looking to try and make a move up the inside. Yes, we do. Yeah, and their car stopped. Can we just give out, get the move done? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yellow flag's there. I don't know what's happened. Oh, it's in front of us. Oh my God, Daniel Kvyat's gone off, and he's nearly killed us there. I don't know what has happened here. As you can actually see what happens here, he just gets tagged by the Lotus. I think that was past Maldonado because Grosjean was down the order with us, and then yeah, that'd be great as a region there by Kvyat. And moving on now down here into turn 1 here on lap 4. Felipe Nasser is our target, and then we go down the inside of the Brazilian driver, and we get up into the points paying positions in this Grand Prix here. Moving on to lap 8 here, nothing has happened really, but we go wide into turn 9 and 10. And Nico Rosberg, who was coming for a stop, looked to try and get us down this little back straight here. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. Of course he can. He's in a Mercedes. What is the point of even contemplating can he make the move? The answer is yes. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, look, our tyres are gone because we keep going off the track. And he's got fresh tyres and a Mercedes. So, yes, he was obviously going to get past us there. Moving on to lap 9, though. Here's Lewis Hamilton behind us now. He'll be wanting to chase after his teammate in this Grand Prix. There's also a Ferrari behind us there. Hamilton goes to the outside. I don't know. Yeah, I would told you here. And, right, he goes off track, as I said. But actually, doesn't really be fair. Kind of stayed on the track, but... Anyway, now here comes Kimi Raikkonen down this back straight here. He's going to get us too because he's got DRS and we've got a McLaren Honda engine. So, yep, 3 goes there up into P4 and Sebastian Vettel is next if he can catch us before we come into the pit lane on this lap. As he actually does, I just skipped it for some reason. I don't know why I skipped it, but I did. Anyway, here we go, in the pits we must go. So does Jensen Button apparently. He's clearly seen that we're making a pit stop and gone, this is the perfect time to make a pit stop. So he's going to lose time with this stack here. Anyway, the tyres go on. 2.4 from the boys. Not a bad stop, all things considered. Moving out here. Well, P10 currently, but there's a few cars who will overtake us. I believe it'll be around 13th or 14th. Will come out in this race. It's going to be 13th here. Roman Grosjean is going to go past us, but on lap 10 here, we're out in 13th place in this Grand Prix. But the fresh tyres here are looking to chase down Roman Grosjean, and we do. We go up the inside here of the Frenchman down into turn 8, but then he's going to get past us as we go down into turn 9 and 10. We go, he looks up there. Can we make the move stick? Yes, we can, I think. Yes, we do. But now, can he use his Mercedes engine in the back of that Lotus to his advantage? As we head down to turn 11 here, he's going to go for the inside line here. He holds it round the outside. We're going to try and get a better exit here. We do make a little bit of contact there, but we are up into P12 here. Now moving on to lap 13, Felipe Nasser loses his rear end a little bit there, and we are chasing down the Brazilian for the points paying positions here. He's in 10th here and 11th, we like that P10 for some points. We're going to try and get the better exit out of turn 4, yes we do here. And that is surely us up into 10th place. No, it's not yet, not got it done yet, but we do now, up into P10 here in this Bahrain Grand Prix. Move on to lap 18 here, Sergio Perez is behind us here. I don't know if I hope the weather our tyres is like. I can't imagine it's very good there as we just understeer off the track. And now Sergio Perez will try and overtake us here. He does actually get the move done. And now he is up into P8 here in this Grand Prix. Now, can we get him back down the straight though? Probably not. He's got a Mercedes engine in the back of that car. He's gonna come into the pits. So I don't know why I shot his slipstream in there. But yeah, so he actually stayed in front. Anyway, a lap later we are into the pits for our second stop of this race. Fine. Then we're taking another set of option tyres to the end of this Grand Prix. You know, I think it's primes. I think it's primes. I've not used yet. I'm not used primes yet. So yeah, it's really going to be prime tyres. 2.4 again from the boys here. Well, we emerge out back in this race. Not going to be P9, maybe P10 here if we're lucky to get ahead of Jensen Button. Can we beat our teammate out of the pit lane here? He's coming down the straight now. Jensen Button is going to get out ahead of us, and we now need to make a few overtakes to get back into the points. Although, I told him not making overtakes, we're actually going to lose a position here to Nico Hulkenberg. He overtakes us down the straight, but can we get the cut back here into turn number 13, 12 and 13? I forgot what it really is. We're trying to go around the outside, but we can't make the move done. Hulkenberg seems to lock up there in a flat-out corner. So, hey, moving on to lap 28, nothing really happened in this race. I actually thought I was getting a comfortable P7 until I saw Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas right on my arse. And, well, as soon as they basically got me, as soon as I got hit, Sergio Perez just makes a move on me. And I'm assuming Valtteri Bottas is going to do the same thing here. As they try to get the move on Sergio Perez, they just kind of try to stick with him, but putting Sergio Perez gives us a bit of understeer there. And now Bottas is going to get us up and now we go down into P9 here. Can we potentially look at an exit to get the team? I don't think we can. Tyres have pretty much gone here in this stint now. And yes, we couldn't, as we come into the final corner now of this Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg yet again wins another race yet again here in this season. It's going to be a good result though from the back, well, not from the back, but from 17th place here. It's going to be P9 to end this Grand Prix. A pretty decent race, all things considered here. And Fernando Alonso, well, actually looks a bit pleased with himself, which is a good thing, you know. He's been a bit miserable for these last few races, so it's actually nice to see him put a bit of a smile. But anyway, here are the results for this Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg wins ahead of Lewis Hamilton, completing a Mercedes 1-2. Massa is in 3rd, Raikkonen 4th. Then it's Vettel, Ricciardo, Bottas, Perez, and then us and Verstappen rounds out the points paying positions here. So for the Drivers' Championship, that means Nico Rosberg extends his lead now to 33 points ahead of Felipe Massa, then Lewis Hamilton, then Kimi Raikkonen. We drop down into 7th place here. Jenson Button stays in 11th place though. And for the constructors, Mercedes lead by 66 points ahead of Williams, then Ferrari, then Red Bull. Actually, Red Bull overtake us as Milan down in 5th. Force India, then Toro Rosso, then Lotus, then Sauber, and last but not least, or actually pretty much least, yes. Last and least, it's Russia. But thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, then I'm glad you did. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.